French Open 2025, Coco Vandeweghe hints at changing of the guard as Aryna Sabalenka downs Iga Swiatek in Roland-Garros semifinals. Hello dear, welcome to my News Gossip 24 channel. On my channel you will find viral update news. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. TNT Sports expert Coco Vandeweghe has hinted that there might be a passing of the mantle at the top of women's tennis after Aryna Sabalenka crushed Iga Swiatek to reach her first French Open final. Sabalenka, the world number 1, won 7-6, 4-6, 6-0 on court Philippe Chatrier to beat the four-time Roland-Garros champion. She will face either Coco Gauff or Lois Boisson in the final on Saturday. TNT Sports expert Coco Vandeweghe has said that there could be a changing of the guard when it comes to the best claycourt player in women's tennis. Iga Swiatek, the current queen of clay, was beaten in 3 sets by world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka in the French Open semifinals on Thursday. Swiatek's title drought will now go beyond a year, with the Pole having not won a tournament since her 4th Roland-Garros crown last year. Sabalenka decimated Swiatek at the start of the first set and in the third set decider, going up 4-1 in the opener, and beguiling the 5-time Grand Slam champion in the third. Swiatek showed her fighting spirit to force a tiebreak in the first set and win the second, but Vandeweghe believes that she was bothered constantly throughout the affair, which gave Sabalenka the psychological advantage. It was a sad beginning because I thought Iga really had it and was gaining momentum, Vandeweghe said. She'd figured out what Sabalenka was doing so well. She was taking the ball early, able to meet Iga's spin on the rise, which is really hard to do on clay, but because the roof was closed, the conditions were perfect for Aryna to be able to execute her game. Iga then just fell away. Mentally, she was already bothered constantly, that's what was so worrying to me the whole match. She realized the moment at hand. What we were all looking for was for Aryna to play Swiatek in the semis. This was only the second time they'd played at a Grand Slam. When you're thinking of World No. 1 and 2, which they were for so long, you'd think that they were meeting in finals for so long like Serena and Venus Williams. Iga was really feeling the pressure. No titles to her name so far, and is yet to play her best tennis or anything near it. We've seen glimpses, but it's not been consistent. Vandeweghe went as far as saying that the semi-final, which had been hotly anticipated all tournament, did not live up to its pre-match hype. I don't think it lived up to the billing, she continued. I thought it'd be 3 sets, but the manner in which Sabalenka won the sets, they were just dominant. Only 6 points in that third set, that is a complete domination of a former world number 1. Iga is someone that has dominated on clay. When you think of domination on clay, you think of Iga, not Sabalenka. Is this the changing of the guard? Who has the mantle? What Iga has to do is hit the drawing board and see where she's at. As far as the rest of the year, good luck. Vandeweghe, who won the US Open doubles title with Ash Barty back in 2018, has backed Sabalenka to win a maiden French Open title in Saturday's final. The French crowd might be able to take down Sabalenka if Lois Boisson gets through, but it's going to be a hard task. Aryna is the person to beat, she said. Fellow TNT Sports pundit Lindsay Davenport hailed Sabalenka's best set of the tournament as the Belarusian capped off a brilliant bagel in just 24 minutes, dropping only 6 points. It was an amazing third set by Sabalenka, Davenport said in the TNT Sports commentary box. Her best set of the tournament. 24 out of 30 points went to her. She was so aggressive throughout this match. Iga did a tremendous job of turning that second set, playing more to her style, but couldn't sustain that, particularly early in the third. Sabalenka took off with all that confidence. Tim Henman said that Sabalenka's devastating display was a demolition job on the former world number 1. An amazing performance, Henman gushed. It was a very difficult match to predict in the first 2 sets, with both players playing so hard. But when it got to the third set, it was an absolute demolition job. It couldn't have been more perfect than that. The onus is more on Sabalenka because of her ball striking and the way that she was able to dominate proceedings. It was incredible. Swiatek rarely loses sets on clay, let alone a 6-0 set. Some of the stats were absolutely staggering. Swiatek only won 6 points in that final set. In the semis of a slam, at a set-all, on clay, on her favorite court, that's a staggering outcome. Sabalenka is such a big ball striker on both wings. That was the biggest ingredient in that whitewash in that third set.